coming to you live from. I will tell you where we coming to you live from in a second. But again, welcome to episode number 39. Again, welcome to RWE Xplosion, episode number 39. Look at the fans right now. They just open it up. Can't wait. We coming to you live from Syracuse, New York. What a show we got for you tonight. And up next we have an opening promo from the one and only Mr. Fly up next. Comes the owner and CEO of RWE Wrestling, Mr. Fly, to open the show. He got a lot to say. He's out here right now. A lot of things been going on as of late, and he's looking to address them tonight. And up next, once again, Mr. Fly. Once again, Bound for Glory season is heating up, and I mean it's scorching hot. We have a main event for day one, as we will see Moose take on Killer Cross in a winner-takes-all match, and also signed, and is now official, it will be the Click taking on the Sinister Ministers for the RWE Tag Team titles. And what I feel is going to be one hell of a hard-hitting match. Now, to address the elephant in the room, I mean there's two elephants in the room, but first, this mystery opponent has been showing up for 2 weeks now, and I'm confused. Ashley Princess is confused. She has been calling her out for weeks. You know, we are both confused. I mean, we just sitting back and figuring out who in the hell is this person that's been calling her out each and every damn week for the past 2 weeks. But I'm going to tell you something, mystery opponent. We want to know who you are and what are your intentions for the women's champion. So tonight, if you're listening, since you want to harass my champion, you're going to be in a match tonight. You will be in a tag team match with 3 other divas in a 4-on-4 match. And tonight, whatever happens is on you. It's completely on you because you stuck your nose in business I feel that you have no place in. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. If your team wins, I'll give you a contract to face her at Bound for Glory, but you will reveal yourself. You definitely will reveal yourself. Now, number 2, the biggest elephant in the room. I mean the biggest elephant in the room. Anarchy. Address Anarchy later on tonight. He said he has 2 elephants in the room. He said he will address Anarchy later on tonight. And get that one out the way. And up next we have Sophia taking on Lana. Last week we saw Lana defeat the leader of the Undead, Su Yung, in what people are calling the biggest upset in wrestling history. Now there will be one half of the Undead, Sophia, taking on Lana up next. Mr. Fly addressed one elephant in the room. He said he will address the second one later on tonight. And he called out anarchy. He said he's going to address anarchy later on tonight, but he just wanted to get that one out the way. And here she comes, representing the undead, Sophia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the undead, once again, Sophia the Witch.
As again, we saw last week, Lana in what people calling one of the biggest upsets in wrestling, as she took out the lead of the undead Su Yung. And now up next, Sophia is looking to take out Lana for her leader Su Yung. Sophia versus Lana up next. And here she comes. She calls herself number one. She calls herself the best. Here she is, Lana.
And from Moscow, the ravishing Russian, Lana.
Calls herself the best. She is number one. But she got a tall task, and I mean a tall task in front of her as she takes on one half of the undead, Lana. I mean, take on one half of the undead, Sophia. Lana just soaking up the crowd now. Lana makes her way in the ring, and again, she pulled off one of the biggest upsets in wrestling, and she took out Su Yung. Now it's Sophia's turn. Lana versus Sophia up next. Is ready. She blows that cold dead kiss to the crowd, and here we go. And Lana just makes her way outside the ring. Now she wants no part of Sophia. Now Sophia is going after her. Now she wants no part of Sophia. Now Sophia takes it down and just takes it down to the mat outside. Now we had a count of one and a kick to the face by Sophia. And now Sophia now just staring down the crowd with those dead eyes. And now Lana makes it to her feet now. That Sophia just takes her now. Sophia has her up now and just slams her face first outside the ring now. And now Sophia has Lana up. Sophia has Lana up now, but Lana with a reversal now that throws Sophia into the ring post. And we got a count of five now that Lana has Sophia up now. And just throws her into the barrier outside the ring now. We had a count of six now. And Lana, big shots by Lana. Big left hand shot, right hand shots by Lana. And a stomp by Lana. And now Lana has Sophia lifts her to her feet. Now Lana has Sophia up. And just throws her down again. Now we had a count of eight and Lana's back inside the ring now. We got a 9, but Lana makes her way outside the ring. Breaking up the count now that Lana has Sophia. Now Sophia has Lana and just throws her back inside the ring now. And Sophia makes her way back inside the ring now. Now Sophia's going after Lana now. She has Lana up now, and a big move by Sophia. Now Sophia got her arm bar locked in. She got her arm bar locked in on Lana. She got the arm bar locked in on Lana and lets it go. Now Sophia to her feet now. Sophia has Lana, lifts her to her feet now. Sophia has Lana. And with a Sophia thinking and forearm shots by Sophia. And a spinning backhand by Lana. And a big clothesline by Sophia. And now Sophia now has Lana reeling, and Lana is outside the ring now. And Sophia just stares her down. And Lana makes her way back inside the ring now. And look at Sophia. Sophia has her up in a sit-down powerbomb by Sophia. Now Sophia back on her feet now. Now Sophia just staring her down. Now Sophia just staring her down. And I stomps to the back by Sophia. And Sophia goes down now. Got a side headlock locked in. And look at Sophia now. Still got that headlock locked in. And Sophia just lets it go once again now. And Sophia just staring down Lana with those cold dead eyes now. And she just looking at Lana. She has Lana and she's biting the fingers of Lana now. She is biting the fingertips of Lana. Now she lifts Lana to her feet now. She slowly lifts Lana to her feet. Sophia has her in a short arm clothesline by Sophia. Now Sophia has Lana to her feet. Now Sophia has Lana and has her up now and takes her over now and a knee to the face by Sophia. And Sophia now just looks at the crowd with those eyes now, and as Lana try to make her way to her feet now, and Sophia still on the attack now. Sophia drapes on that top rope now and a clubbing forearm shot to the back from Sophia to Lana. Now Lana's on the mat now. She don't know what to do now, and a stomp now. And Sophia is out here at the behest of the leader Su Yung. And now Sophia has her now and just stomping the fingers of Lana. She is just stomping at the fingers of Lana. And Sophia now drags Lana to the middle of the ring now. And Sophia, she goes for a cover now. And we got a 1. We got a 2 and a kick out by Lana at 2. And Sophia now can't believe it. Now Lana's back to her feet now. And Lana goes for a punch with a reversal by Sophia. Now Sophia has her up, got up in a choke slam. She choke slams Lana down to the mat now. Now Sophia has Lana up now. Sophia has Lana and short arm clothesline once again by Sophia. Now Sophia now on the attack now. She is just taking it to Lana now. Sophia has Lana and just throws her down by her hair now. And Sophia and Lana ropes outside the ring as Sophia just stares her down. Now Sophia's going out there now outside the ring now. And Sophia just standing down and a chop with no effect to Sophia whatsoever. And a step over DDT by Sophia. And now Sophia now has Lana. And now she got that side headlock locked in outside the ring. We got a count of 3. And Sophia still got it locked in. She still got it locked in. Now Sophia back to her feet. And a stomp, but Lana gets out the way. Now Lana has Sophia and throws her back inside the ring now. And Lana slides inside the ring now. Lana goes for a kick but misses. And but a forearm shot hit. She takes Sophia down to the mat now. And Lana and a knee to the back by Lana. Lana drags Sophia to the middle of the ring. Where she goes for a cover way too early. Lana but we will see. And a kick out at 1 by Sophia. Lana back to her feet now. And she goes after Sophia. Now she has Sophia and just throws her down to the mat by her head. And now Lana now has Sophia, lifts her up now. Lana has her up. And a knee to the back by Lana. Now Lana has Sophia. She lifts her up on her feet now. And she got her now, just smacked to the back of the head. And Lana still on the attack and drop kick to the knee, taking Sophia down to the mat now. Now Lana is feeling it now. Lana saying she is number 1 and she is the best and she is feeling it. And now Lana with a spear by Lana. A spear by Lana, but Sophia just gets right up like it's nothing. No effect to Sophia whatsoever now that Lana takes her back down to the mat. And Lana now a kick to the back by Lana. Now Lana drags Sophia to the middle of the ring and goes for a cover. And we got a 1 and a kick out by Sophia. Quick kick out by Sophia at 1. And Lana can't believe it, but you gotta do a lot, Lana. And now Lana has her, but Sophia pushes her on. And Sophia has her forearm shot, spinning back elbow, and a clothesline by Sophia. And now Sophia now has Lana. She's waiting for Lana to get to her feet now. She is waiting for Lana to get to her feet. I think she's calling for it. And I think she's calling for a no. And she got her arm bar locked in. She got that arm bar locked in, and Lana fights her way out of it now. Gut shots by Lana. But she fought her way out of that arm bar. And now Sophia's on the attack, but no, with a reversal by Lana. And now Lana now, and a stomp to the back of the head. From Lana to Sophia. She lifts Sophia up, and Sophia with a reversal arm drag by Sophia. And now Sophia has her. Sophia has her up now. Big move by Sophia. Now Sophia got her arm bar locked in. She got her arm bar locked in with Lana tap. She got her arm bar locked in. She just lets it go. And now Sophia is still on the attack. Now Sophia's on the attack. Sophia lifts her up now, and a spine buster by Sophia. And Sophia quickly gets to her feet now. And Sophia lifts Lana up now. I think she's trying to hurt Lana at this point now. She has Lana in a big knife edge chop by Sophia. Sophia has Lana up on her shoulders. What is Sophia going to do? And a snake eyes in the corner by Sophia. And now Sophia just waiting for Lana now. She goes for a stomp, but Lana gets out the way. And Lana kick to the gut now with a reversal by Sophia. Sophia just pushes her down, and Lana rolls outside the ring. And Sophia just goes down to the mat and looks up at the heavens. And now Sophia's back on her feet now as Lana gets to her feet. Lana trying to make her way inside the ring now, but Sophia has her. Sophia takes her, and she walks over to the ropes now. Sophia has a big right hand shot by Sophia, knocking Lana down to the mat. Sophia has her up. Sophia has her. Sophia has her. And what is Sophia thinking? She got her up, and a choke slam by Lana. No, she's going after Lana again. She lifts Lana up. I think she's trying to hurt her at this point. She's trying to make a point. She is trying to prove a point now that match last week against Su Yung was a fluke. And now Sophia has her up now, and a face buster by Sophia. And Sophia now just staring down Lana with those cold dead eyes. And Sophia has her now. She is still biting the fingertips of Lana now. She is biting the fingertips of Lana. Now Sophia has Lana up now. Sophia has her up now. She got her up. She got her up, and a sit down powerbomb by Sophia. And Sophia now, she is just staring down Lana. She has Lana up. Sophia has Lana up now, and Sophia has her. Sophia walks her and just goes outside the ring. And now Sophia's going after Lana now. Lana is outside the ring now as well as Sophia. Sophia has her. And look at the move by Sophia. Look at the move by Sophia. Now Sophia now has Lana up. Sophia has Lana up now. Sophia has her. And just throws her back inside the ring now. I think this got to be it for Lana. Now Sophia's back on the attack now. I think this got to be it for Lana. And a stomp to the back by Sophia. Now Sophia has Lana. Sophia has Lana and lifts her up now. Sophia has her. And no, Lana with a reversal now. And a snap suplex by Lana. And Lana back to her feet now. Lana has Sophia, lifts her up now. Lana has Sophia. And Lana got her arm wrench locked in and smacks Sophia in the back of the head with a reversal by Sophia. Sophia has her. Sophia has up and a choke slam by Sophia. And then Sophia got a submission locked in with Lana tap. When Lana tap, your winner Sophia, and I know that's gonna make Su Yung very proud. Your winner once again, Sophia. Lana, you are not the best, and you are not number one. It's your winner once again, Sophia.
Here is your winner, Sophia, the Witch.
Su Yung has to be proud. Sophia avenged the loss of her leader, Su Yung last week. Now on to the next portion of our show. Up next, we have a promo from Jon Moxley up next. Already in the ring. Yeah, just soaking up the crowd now, pointing to the crowd. And here we go. I'm not out here to do a lot of damn talking. Talking is not what I do. What I do is fight. I'm always looking for a good damn fight. I've watched this show for weeks and like what I see a lot of talent that can have fights. And with not just wrestling matches, but fights. But there's one man in particular I have been keeping my close eye on. This one man in particular I've watched. He thinks he's the toughest SOB around here, and I like his confidence. Nothing wrong with thinking you're tough, and thinking that you can beat everyone that steps foot in your way. But you're only so tough until you get punched in the mouth harder than anyone has punched you in the mouth before. So this person I'm talking about is you, Sami Callihan. Sami, I have my sights set on you, and you want to play tough guy? Well, I'm going to tell you something, guy. I can play tougher. And I've been doing tougher way longer than you. So, Sami, again, I'm ready for a fight. So this is an official challenge to you at Bound for Glory. And up next, we have Braun Strowman taking on Tyler Black for the Hardcore Championship. Up next. We seen Tyler Black a few weeks ago, and this man is no joke. He has destroyed every opponent that got in front of him. But he has a tall task ahead of him as he takes on Braun Strowman for the Hardcore Championship. Braun Strowman versus Tyler Black up next. Here he comes, the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE Hardcore Championship. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Comes.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia,
Tyler
weighing in at 640 pounds, Tyler Baker.
Tyler Baker's got his eyes focused on Braun Strowman. This match once again is for the Hardcore title. Braun Strowman versus Tyler Baker up next. Tyler Baker's just scanning the crowd. And now he has his focus on Braun Strowman, who's going to walk out the Hardcore champion. These two big men going to go at it for the Hardcore championship. Championship is raised in the air. This match is for the Hardcore Championship. Braun Strowman versus Tyler Baker. These two big men gonna tear the house down, and here we go. And Braun Strowman goes right out there with a shoulder block now and takes him down to the mat now, and we got a one, not even a one count. Tyler Baker kicks out now, and now Braun Strowman going after him now. Cover forearm shot to the head for Braun Strowman. A kick to the back by Braun Strowman, and now Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker now. He has him up now, just slams his head down to the mat now. And Braun Strowman now in control so far. Braun Strowman up on his feet. Braun Strowman on his feet now, and a couple forearm shot to Tyler Baker. He takes Tyler Baker down to the mat, and a kick to the back by Braun Strowman. And now Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker up. He has him up now. What does Braun Strowman do? He goes for a drop kick, but did not knock the big man over there with a DDT by Braun Strowman. And now Braun Strowman now has Tyler Baker up on his feet. Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker kick to the gut and another DDT by Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman on the attack now. He has Tyler Baker lifts him up now. Braun Strowman on the attack so far. He has control with another DDT by Braun Strowman. And now Braun Strowman just staring down Tyler Baker now. He has Tyler Baker up on his feet. He has Tyler Baker on his feet. A cover forearm shot knocking Tyler Baker down to the mat. And a stomp by Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman down on the mat now. He has Tyler Baker now. And just slams his head into the mat. And now Tyler Baker is reeling now. Tyler Baker is reeling as Braun Strowman is on his feet. He goes for a cover and we got a 1. And a kick out by Tyler Baker at 1. And now Tyler Baker slowly getting to his feet now. Braun Strowman just kicks him down to the mat now. And Braun Strowman just stepping over him now and down. And now Braun Strowman now is he's still in control now. As Tyler Baker has not gotten the offense in so far. And now Tyler Baker now speaking too soon now. Tyler Baker has Braun Strowman. They both bouncing to each other now. And a kick and a DDT by Braun Strowman. He goes for cover 1. And a kick out by Tyler Baker at 1. And Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker up now. He has Tyler Baker up. Kick to the gut and another DDT by Braun Strowman now. And we see Tyler Baker is busted open already. And now what a stomp by Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker lifts him up to his feet. He has him up now, and a big move by Braun Strowman. Now Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker lifts him up now. Braun Strowman has Tyler Baker. He has him up now, and he just takes him down to the mat. But Tyler Baker just kicks up now. Tyler Baker had enough of Braun Strowman now. He has a big move by Tyler Baker. He had enough of Braun Strowman now, and Tyler Baker down, barrel roll by Tyler Baker now. He had enough of Braun Strowman. And Tyler Baker back to his feet now, but Braun Strowman with a reversal. Throws him in the corner now with his Braun Strowman thinking a reversal by Tyler Baker. Quick reversal by Tyler Baker now. And a kick to the face by Tyler Baker. And a stomp by Tyler Baker in the corner now. And Tyler Baker, what is Tyler Baker thinking? What is Tyler Baker thinking? And a running knee into the corner from Tyler Baker to Braun Strowman. Now Tyler Baker to his feet now. And Tyler Baker has him. Tyler Baker has Braun Strowman reeling and just throws him outside the ring. And Tyler Baker quickly going out to Braun Strowman now. He goes out there, he got a cover now, and then we got a 1. And a kick out by Braun Strowman at 1. And now Braun Strowman to his feet now. And Tyler Baker getting to his feet now. Braun Strowman thought about a punch, but didn't go after it. Now Tyler Baker slowly makes his way inside the ring. Now Tyler Baker has him. And Braun Strowman goes for a punch, but misses. I think he might be a little bit dizzy. And now Tyler Baker drapes him on the ropes. Now Tyler Baker has him on the ropes. He just staring Braun Strowman down. Big right hand by Tyler Baker knocking a big man Braun Strowman down. And now Tyler Baker has him up. Now Tyler Baker has him up. And a brain buster by Tyler Baker. And Tyler Baker now, what is Tyler Baker thinking? He goes for a cover. Will we see a new hardcore champion? 1, 2, and a kick out by Braun Strowman at 2. And Tyler Baker can't believe it, but Tyler Baker back to his feet. He's just shaking that out of his head right now. He's just waiting for Braun to get to his feet now. He has Braun Strowman. He has Braun Strowman up, big rapid elbows to the chest by Tyler Baker. Tyler Baker has him up now, and a big move by Tyler Baker. Now that Tyler Baker's calling for it. Tyler Baker's calling for it. Tyler Baker's calling for it. It might be night-night Braun Strowman. Tyler Baker's calling for it. Tyler Baker has him up. Tyler Baker has him up, and a big move by Tyler Baker. And he goes for a cover, and we got a 1. We got a 2 and a 3. Your winner and new hardcore champion, Tyler Baker. Braun Strowman gave it all he got, but could not take out Tyler Baker, and your winner and new hardcore champion, Tyler Baker. Two big men collided, but Tyler Baker came out victorious and is your new hardcore champion.
Here is your winner, Tyler Baker.
on to the next match of the show. And up next, we will see Bayley taking on the newly signed Regina. Bayley versus Regina up next. First, we have Bayley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
Soaking in the crowd will be Bayley. It's the newly signed Regina up next. And here she comes. Newly signed to the RWE. Here she comes, making her debut. Regina, she is coming out the crowd.
51,
Soaking up the crowd now. She is coming out the crowd.
Redhead.
Here she comes, Regina. Regina making her way through the crowd. And the crowd just loving this. Regina versus Bayley up next. Oh, if you cold, you can keep it on. If you cold, you can keep it on. It's no reason. Which that's the cherry vanilla one. That's the one great flavor out of all of them. I swear Bang need to sell more flavors in the giant. Bayley is ready. The crowd's loving Regina, and here we go. And both ladies lock up now, and Regina takes control and pushes Bayley in the corner now. And will this be a clean break? Will this be a clean break? Ref, get in there. Will this be a clean break? Again now, and Bayley muscles Regina. Will we see a clean break? 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 And a clean break. And now they face off again. They lock up once again now, and Bayley in control now. Bayley has but Regina back in control now. Regina has her, and muscles her down to the mat now. Side headlock applied. Side headlock applied. And now Bayley now in control now. And Bayley has a side headlock locked in. Side headlock locked in, but Regina pushes her off now. Regina pushes into the ropes now. And a hurricanrana by Regina now. Regina now has her. Regina drags her to the middle of the ring now. And she drags her down and going for a cover. We got a 1 and a kick out by Bayley at 1. Regina back to her feet quickly. And Regina has Bayley now. And a big move by Regina. And now Regina now has Bayley and a kick to the back. It looked like it hit the side. But Regina now is still in control now. Regina has Bayley. And and she just whips her down by the arm now, kicks her right in that arm now, and Regina now has Bailey up on her feet now. Regina has a kick to the gut. Regina has her at knees, rapid knees now. Regina just tosses her down like a piece of trash now. Regina in control now, and Regina just soaking up the crowd now as Regina now has Bailey reeling. Bailey trying to get to her feet now and stomps in the corner. Stomps in the corner by Regina. Regina just places her in the corner now. And Regina now, we know what this is. Regina's climbing that rope now. We know what this is. Regina's up on that top rope now. Regina's going to hit it, and out coaster goes by Regina now. Regina now in control. And Regina now takes Bailey and just drags in the middle of the ring. And Regina keep dragging in the middle of the ring. And she's going for a cover. And we got all one. And a kick out by Bailey at one. And now Regina quickly to her feet now, and a kick to the back by Regina to Bailey. Regina has Bailey up on her feet now. Regina has her up. Regina has Bailey, but reversal by Bailey now with an arm drag by Bailey. Now Bailey now, and a chop by Bailey. No effect to Regina whatsoever, but Bailey still on the attack. And Bailey has her up on her shoulders now, and a snake eyes in her corner by Bailey, sending Regina down in the corner. And Regina quickly gets to her feet now, but Bailey's still on the attack now, and a backbreaker by Bailey. And now Bailey goes for a stomp, but clearly misses. And now Bailey has Regina up on her feet. She has her up now, and a reversal by Regina, and just pushes Bailey off. And a kick to the face by Regina. Bailey back to her feet, forearm shot, but no effect to Regina whatsoever. Regina throws in her ropes down, and a big drop kick by Regina. And now Regina's just calling out to the crowd now, and the crowd just soaking it up. And now Bailey now in the corner now, and big stomps in the corner by Regina. Now Regina setting her up once again for that coast to coast. And now Regina just measuring her now. Regina's on that top rope. She is just measuring her now. Regina's on the top rope. She is just measuring Bailey, and a coast to coast by Regina. And now Regina is getting to her feet down as Bailey just lays on the mat. Now Regina just dragging her to the middle of the ring now. She is just dragging her to the middle of the ring, and she's going for a cover. And we got a one. And a kick out by Bailey at one again. And now Regina quickly getting to her feet now. She is staying on Bailey. And she has Bailey on her shoulders now. She has Bailey on her shoulders, and a kick out. What a big move by Regina. And now Regina now has Bailey, and she drags her to the middle of the ring now. Drags to the middle of the ring, turns over, and goes for a cover. We got a one. We got a two, and a kick out by Bailey at two. And now Regina can't believe it now as Bailey gets to her feet. And Bailey goes for a punch, but thinks wisely of it. And Regina has it now. Regina club a forearm shot now. She drapes on her ropes now. Regina has it. What is Regina going to do? And she just throws outside the ring now. And Regina just looking at Bailey. She goes outside the ring now. Regina's going outside the ring now. She's going after Bailey. Kick to the gut. She has Bailey up now. And a power and an apron power bomb. Wow. Regina now is in control now. Regina has Bailey. Regina has Bailey and just throws it to the ring steps. And this is awesome. Regina is just in control now. Regina has it, throws it to the ring steps again. Regina now, she's going out to Bailey and kicks her right in the gut, knocking Bailey down to the mat outside. We had a count of 6. And Regina has Bailey and just throws her down to the mat once again. And Regina's back inside the ring now. Will she break up the count? Will she break up the count? We had a count of 8. Yeah, she's going to break up the count. She's going back out to Bailey now. And Bailey is hurt. And Bailey now to her feet now as Regina helps her up. And a spine buster outside, and Bailey is hurt. We're at a count of 2 now. Regina has been taking control of Bailey, and Bailey is hurt. And we had a count of 3 now as Regina just stares her down, and a stomp to the head by Regina. Regina has Bailey and just throws her down to the mat again. And Regina back inside the ring at 5. And we had a count of 6 with Regina break up the count. She does. She goes back outside the ring to break up the count. Now we had a count of 1. Regina has Bailey. Regina has Bailey. Kick to the gut now and a kick to the face. Rapid knees to the face and just throws her down to the mat by her head now. And Regina now lifts Bailey up now. Regina has it. We had a count of 4. And Regina's going after that arm again and just drags it down and a kick right to the back by Regina. Now Regina now has Bailey. Regina has Bailey and just throws it into the ring step. She is just dominating Bailey. She has Bailey up now. We had a count of 7. And we had a count of 7 now, and they lock up. Bailey just pushes her off. She is just trying to fight another day. She pushes Regina off. Now she just pushes her off. They both in the ring by the count of 9. But Regina's still in control. Kicks to the gut. And just, what a big knee to the face by Regina. And Bailey just makes her way back outside the ring again. And Regina is just not letting Bailey breathe. Now Regina has Bailey up. She is not giving Bailey no time. And Regina now back inside the ring. Now Bailey is clearly hurt. Regina is not giving her no time now. Regina has her up now. Regina has her up now. What is Regina thinking? And I go to and a big move and a backbreaker by Regina. She goes for a cover and a 2 and a 3 and a kick out by Bailey at 2.5. And Regina now has Bailey up now. Regina has Bailey up. And Regina has a kick to the guts. And a combination shot by Regina. And a running knee to the face by Regina. And Bailey's back outside the ring again. And again, Regina is not letting Bailey breathe. She is going after Bailey. She is not letting Bailey breathe whatsoever. And a backbreaker and a running knee to the face by Bailey. By Regina. Now Ryan Bailey with a running knee now. Caught Regina off guard now. Now Regina back on attack now. Reversal by Bailey. Bailey just looks at her now, turns her around, and a double axe handle by Bailey. And now Bailey has Regina, lifts her up. Now we had a count of 4. And Bailey has Regina and whips her down to the mat now. And a elbow to the shoulder of Regina. And we had a count of 6 now. Bailey has Regina and has her up now. She has her up now. Double underhook suplex by Bailey. And Bailey now we had a count of 8. Yep, count of 8. And Bailey has Regina and just throws her down to the mat. And Bailey's back inside the ring now. Bailey's back inside the ring now. And Bailey, she breaks up the count now. She's back out. I think that was a bad move. And now Bailey with a big shot by Bailey, knocking Regina down to the mat. Now I think that was a bad move by Bailey, but Bailey in control now. The belly to back suplex by Bailey. And now Bailey has Regina reeling now. Bailey has Regina, lifts her up. Bailey has her up now. What is Bailey going to do? She has Regina, snap suplex outside by Bailey. And now Bailey now is on the attack now. She's on the attack. She has Regina. And Bailey has Regina once again now. And a running bulldog by Bailey. And we had a count of 7. And now Bailey now a knee to the face of Regina. And now Bailey now has Regina. This might be a double count out now. And what a reversal by Regina, throwing Bailey into that ring post now. And I think this might be a double count out. And no. And Regina throws Bailey inside the ring. Wow. Whoa. Wow, Bailey escaped that. Regina made a mistake throwing Bailey inside the ring at a count of 9. Wow, Bailey escaped that one. Bailey was clearly hurt. Bailey got lucky on that one. Wow. Regina dominated her from the opening bell, and Bailey got really lucky on that one. Wow. Regina made a mistake of throwing Bailey in at a count of 9. Wow. But Bailey she got dominated. Bailey escaped. She barely escaped with the skin of her teeth. But your winner, Bailey. Wow. Bailey escaped by the skin of her teeth. Wow. Regina dominated her from the opening bell. She beat her from pillar to post. Wow. And Bailey barely escaped by the skin of her teeth. And Bailey got lucky on that one. Don't celebrate too hard, Bailey. You got lucky on that one. And up next to the next match of our show. And up next we have Apex taking on the One. And again, these two teams will face off with each other at our next pay-per-view, Bound for Glory, on day 1. As the Clique will face the Sinister Ministers at Bound for Glory. But up next, we will have Apex taking on the One up next. And here they come. The legendary tag team Apex, Christian, the Click. One of the greatest legendary tag teams that ever stepped foot in a wrestling ring. Christian and Apex, the Click.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Crew from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Punisher.
I really switched that. Yeah, I got it. I thought I switched that. Oh, it was already on there. I don't know if the game switched it or not. But coming to the ring, once again, Christian and Apex, the Click. Why do I have... Well, I switch it. Could have sworn I put the Click on there. The game probably switched it. And here they come, the Sinister Ministers, the one Sinister, the Sinister Ministers up next. Can these two teams will face off at Bound for Glory Day 1 for the RWE Tag Team Championship.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Punisher, from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the One.
Sinister Ministers making their way in the ring, scanning the crowd. It will be the One taking on one half of the Click, Apex. Apex versus the One, and here we go. The One is ready, Apex is ready, and here we go. The bell's rung and we're off. Both men lock up now, but the One takes advantage now and has Apex and drapes him on that rope now. What is the One gonna do? Big forearm shot by the One, and the One now has Apex up on his feet. The One has Apex, and they lock up once again. Now that Apex just muscles the One in the corner. He's muscles the One in the corner. Will this be a clean break? 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 No, Apex, big shot by Apex. And now Apex, now they lock up once again now, and a side headlock applied by Apex. And takes the One down to the mat. Apex has a side headlock still locked in now, but the One fights his way out of it now. And he has a headlock locked in of his own now, and he's trying to muscle Apex down to the mat. He's trying to muscle Apex down to the mat, and he does. The One back to his feet now as Apex gets to his feet now. He just stares at the One. The One goes for a kick. Reversal by Apex, and what a move by Apex. And now Apex now, and a kick to the back by Apex. Now Apex now, he dragging the One to the middle of the ring now. Will he go for a cover? No, the One gets to his feet quickly, and they lock up once again now. The Apex muscles him into the corner now. Will this be a clean break? 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 And a clean break. And a big clothesline by Apex, taking the One in the corner. And now Apex in control now as the One gets to his feet now. Now the One in control now. And a knee to the gut by by the one. The one takes Apex and drapes him on the ropes now. And a kick to the gut now. What is the one thinking? What is the one thinking? And then one got a submission locked in on those ropes. He got a submission locked in on those ropes. Big move by the one. And the one now just staring down Apex as Apex is on the mat reeling. And a kick, but with a reversal by Apex. Apex takes the one down. Snapping leg. Take down by Apex. Now Apex has the one. Apex has the one and step over neck breaker by the step over spinning neck breaker by Apex. Now Apex watches the one slowly makes his way outside the ring. The one's back inside the ring and Apex goes for a forearm shot but misses, but he still has control. And the ref is down. The ref is down now. Now Apex has him. Look at Apex and kicks the one right outside the ring. Now Apex just staring down the one. Apex telling him this is over with. Now the one slowly makes his way outside the ring. Now the Apex back inside the ring. And the one takes advantage and just slams Apex down to the mat. And now the one back to his feet. Now the one is back to his feet. He has Apex lift him to his feet. The one slowly lifts Apex to his feet. He has him up on his shoulders now. What's he going to do? And a gut buster by the one, sending Apex down to the mat. The one has Apex lift him to his feet. Kick to the gut now. And the one has him. The one has him up. And a forearm shot by the one. And the one has Apex up again. And the one, and he shot to the gut by the one. The one takes Apex, throws him into the ropes with a reversal by Apex. Apex has him, and a big neck breaker by Apex. Now Apex now, he is just starting to get pumped up now as the one is on his feet. He is trying to slowly get to his feet now. The one slowly getting to his feet now. The Apex has him. Apex has the one now. He drapes that foot on that bottom rope now, and he had a submission locked in. Now Apex now has the one up. Apex has the one up and throws him into the corner, and the ref is down once again. Apex now has the one and a kick to the gut now. The one, the Apex on that middle rope now, and a big move by Apex. Now Apex goes for a cover now. We got a one, we got a two, and a kick out by the one at two. Apex to his feet now. Apex has the one, lifts him up now. He lifts the one up now. Apex has him. And just throws him outside now. Now Apex going after the one now. What is Apex thinking? Don't do it, Apex. Don't do it, Apex. What is he thinking? Don't do it. Apron DDT. Apron DDT by Apex. Now Apex has the one. And this is awesome now. Now Apex has the one. And combination shots by Apex. Combination shots by Apex. Now Apex now has the one. That stomps to the back by Apex. Now Apex has the one and just drops him down to the mat by his head. And now Apex on his feet. Now the Apex has the one, lifts him up. Now Apex has him. Apex has the one. What is he thinking? And he just throws him into that ring post. Now the Apex starting to get pumped up now. And Apex now, he is just getting fired up now as the one is rolling on outside the ring. And we had a count of 7 now. The Apex drops his knee into the back of the head of the one once again. And we had a count of 8. And Apex now, he smartly makes his way inside the ring now and breaks up the count now. Apex with a big shot by Apex. Apex now, and he just clotheslines the one right down to the mat. Apex in control now. Apex has the one. He lifts him up now. We had a count of 3. And Apex just drives his knee into the back of the head of the one once again, driving him down to the mat. And now Apex has the one. Apex has the one. He just staring him down now and just throws him down on the outside of the ring. And Apex started to get pumped up now. And Christian just staring down the one outside the ring. And Apex has him up now. Apex has him. Apex has him. Apex, what a big move by Apex. And we had a count of 7. And Apex now with a big stomp by Apex. Apex has him. And drops his knee on the back of the head of the one once again. And now we had a count of 8. Now the Apex now, he's just going after the one now. And we had a count of 9. I think there's going to be a double count out. And we going for a double count out. Yes. And we have no winner and a double count out. And I'm sure it won't be a double count out at Bound for Glory as these two men take on each other. But and we declared no winner in this double count out. Up next to the next match of our show. Up next, we have Aleister Black taking on Paris Holmes. Up next. Aleister Black. And the man he's facing, we seen in his debut a few weeks ago how dominating this man can be. Aleister Black versus Piers Holmes up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Aleister Black slowly making his way to the ring. As he faces one of the dominating persons I ever seen in my life, Piers Holmes. These two will face off next. Looks ready, but you got a tall task ahead of you. Here he comes. His second time in the RWE ring. Piers Holmes, his first time, he put on a dominating performance, but here he comes. Once again, Piers Holmes.
And his opponent from every man's nightmare. Weighing in at 371 pounds, Piers Holmes.
Man is an absolute monster. Again, in his debut, he put on a dominating performance. Now he takes on Aleister Black up next. Aleister Black is ready. That man is no joke. But you're going against Pierce Holmes now, and here we go. And boy, what a big gut shot by Pierce Holmes out the gate now. Pierce Holmes take Aleister Black, and he walks him over to the ropes now. He has Aleister Black now. And what is Pierce Holmes thinking? A big rapid knees to the face. Rapid knees to the face by Pierce Holmes. Got Aleister Black reeling already. And Pierce Holmes down. And a big running knee for good measure. Knocking Aleister Black outside the ring now. And that Pierce Holmes has him up. Pierce Holmes has Aleister Black up now. And Aleister Black looks out of it already. But a reversal by Aleister Black. Kick to the leg, but no effect to Pierce Holmes now. Aleister Black not going to attack and throws Pierce Holmes to the ring post now. Aleister Black to his feet, and he has Pierce Holmes and throws him into the ring steps now. Aleister Black now in control. Now we had a count of 4. Aleister Black has him, and he looks at him now. This takes him down now, and we had a count of 6. And Aleister Black now has Pierce Holmes now. Got that arm bar locked in. He got that arm bar locked in and just takes Pierce Holmes down to the mat by his arm. And we had a count of 7 out and the kick by Aleister Black. Aleister Black has Pierce Holmes, but Pierce Holmes with a reversal and just throws him down to the mat. We had a count of 8. Will this be another count out? We've seen 2 draws already. And Pierce Holmes slowly makes his way back inside the ring in 10. Your winner by count out, Pierce Holmes.
Here is your winner, Pierce Holmes.
Pierce Holmes is 2-0 in the RWE. Your winner by count out, Pierce Holmes. Eerie laugh. Yo, what about count out? Once again, Pierce Holmes. Staring back at Aleister Black. Your winner, Pierce Holmes. On to the next match of our show. Up next, we have a match between Taya Valkyrie. We're not seeing her in weeks as she takes on Dangerous Dying Angel. We saw her debut a few weeks ago, and what a debut it was. Taya Valkyrie versus Dangerous Dying Angel up next. Here she comes, Taya Valkyrie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, Tia Van, the Freak.
Next, here she comes. Dangerous Diane Angel. Again, we saw her in her debut, and what a performance she put on. She is looking to put her name in the RWE Women's
And
Division.
Blackpool, England.
Dangerous Diane Angel versus Ty Valkyrie up next. Recap the show. Mr. Fly opened the show and warned the mystery opponent has been attacking and playing mind games with Ashley Princess to show up tonight because she will be in an 8-women's tag team match tonight. And also recap, Tyler Black is your new hardcore champion. But up next, Diane Angel versus Ty Valkyrie. And here we go, and we off. And Ty Valkyrie out the gate now. Step over DDT by Ty Valkyrie early. And Ty Valkyrie goes for a forearm shot by Diane Angel with a reversal. Diane Angel has Ty Valkyrie down. She has her up now. Quick move by Diane Angel. And a kick to the back by dangerous Diane Angel. And Diane Angel has Ty Valkyrie up. She has her up now. And a big DDT by dangerous Diane Angel. And Diane Angel now has it. And kick to the gut now. And a stunner by dangerous Diane Angel. And Ty Valkyrie just rolls outside the ring. She wants no part of that so far. And Diane Angel is quickly going after it now. And don't do it, Diane. A big power bomb outside the ring by Diane Angel. But Ty Valkyrie back to her feet now. And Ty Valkyrie has Diane Angel to her feet. Ty Valkyrie has a kick to the gut now. Another kick to the gut now. And Ty Valkyrie has her up. Ty Valkyrie has her forearm shots by Ty Valkyrie. But Diane Angel has her and throws her to the mat outside the ring. And now Diane Angel has Ty Valkyrie up. And Diane Angel has her up now. What is she going to do now? And a spinning head scissors by Diane Angel. And we're at a count of 6 now. Diane Angel still on the attack now. She's still on the attack now. And a chop to the chest of Diane Angel and a reversal by Ty Valkyrie down to Ty Valkyrie has Diane Angel and just throws her down to the mat now. We're at a count of 8. This better not be another count out. And Ty Valkyrie now just stands in the ring, but she breaks up the count now. We at a count of 1 now. And a clothesline by Ty Valkyrie now, sending Diane Angel down to the mat. And Ty Valkyrie has Diane Angel up now. Ty Valkyrie has her and a reversal by Diane Angel now. Diane Angel takes her and just throws Ty Valkyrie back inside the ring. And Diane Angel has her. She lifts Ty Valkyrie up now. She has her up now and a big forearm shot by Diane Angel and a reversal. A big shot by Diane Angel. Kick to the gut now. Double underhook. Now, what a big move by Diane Angel now. Diane Angel just dominating Ty Valkyrie. She is just dominating Ty Valkyrie and a big move by Diane Angel. She is dominating Ty Valkyrie now. She's waiting for Ty Valkyrie to get to her feet. She's calling for it now. She is calling for it. She is waiting to get to her feet now. And a bell clap to the head of Ty Valkyrie now. And she takes Ty Valkyrie down. She got a submission locked in. She got a submission locked in with Ty Valkyrie tap. With Ty Valkyrie tap and Ty Valkyrie taps. Your winner, dangerous Diane Angel. Showing her hand, and Diane takes it. Your winner once again, dangerous Diane Angel. And your winner once again, Dangerous Diane Angel, and another great performance by this lady. And now, up next, we have our world champion, Eddie Edwards. He calls himself Mr. RWE. Eddie Edwards taking on a newcomer once again. We seen his debut, and he had a hell of a debut. Eddie Edwards taking on Samson Adams up next. Cold. Up first we have Mr. RWE himself, Eddie Edwards.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, weighing in at 220 pounds, Eddie Edwards.
What the what the fuck you was doing? Oh man. Here he is once again, Mr. RWE, Eddie Edwards. And here he comes, that newcomer. But he made his debut a few weeks ago in a win. England. But here he comes, Samson Adams.
Archangel Adams!
Samson Adams. Now the fun fact, Samson Adams thinks everything stinks. That's why he was pointing at his nose when he came out here. I'm sure he thinks this arena stinks, and I'm sure he thinks Eddie Edwards stinks. But here he comes, Samson Adams. Samson Adams is ready. Eddie is ready. And here we go. And both men lock up. But no, Eddie Edwards going on an attack early, but a reversal by Samson Adams. Samson Adams, they lock up once again. Now he muscles Eddie into the ropes now. Will we see a clean break? 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 No. Samson Adams with a big shot down. A ref warm Samson Adams. And a forearm shot. And a combination of shots by Samson Adams, knocking Eddie Edwards down to the mat now. And Samson Adams in control now. Kicks Eddie Edwards in the gut. He has him up now. Fisherman brain buster by Samson Adams. Now Samson Adams has Eddie Edwards up on his feet. Samson Adams has him bell clap. And Samson Adams takes him down now. And look at the moves by Samson Adams now with Eddie Tap. He got a submission locked in with Eddie Tap. With Eddie Tap, no. Eddie fights his way out of it. And a forearm shot and a right hand shot of his own. And understand that's just let me feel bad. Let me know. I'm good now, Jeremy. Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna win that one. But yeah, running knee shots by Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards has Samson Adams up now, and A Russian leg sweep by Eddie Edwards. Now Eddie Edwards in control now, and a stomp to the gut by Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards now has Samson Adams. He is just dragging him now. What is Eddie thinking? And a kick to the gut by Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards has Samson Adams up. He has him up, and a knife edge chop, but no effect to Samson whatsoever. Samson has him now. He has him up now, and a snake eyes on that top ropes now. And Samson goes for a cover. We got a one. Kick out by Eddie Edwards at one. And now Eddie Edwards gets to his feet now with Samson Adams still on the attack. Now he goes after him and throws Eddie into the corner. Now he has Eddie in the corner. What is Samson thinking? He's on the top of Eddie. One. We got a two, a three, a four, a five, a six, a seven, a eight, a nine, and one for good measure, 10. And Eddie Edwards now Eddie Edwards just playing possum in the corner now. He taking Samson Adams down to the mat now. As Samson is outside the ring, because Eddie's starting to get pumped up now. But bad move by Eddie. Now Samson with that combination by Samson. Now Samson turns Eddie Edwards around. Now Samson has Eddie Edwards and drags him to the middle of the ring. What is Samson going to do now? He has Eddie Edwards now. He has Eddie Edwards and a knee to the leg of Eddie Edwards now. Another knee to the leg of Eddie Edwards. Samson is very smart now. If you take out them legs of Eddie Edwards, there's no way Eddie Edwards can hit that Boston knee party. And now bell clap once again by Samson Adams. Now Samson Adams got a submission locked in. He got a submission locked in. He got a submission locked in with Eddie Edwards tap. With Eddie Edwards tap, no, Eddie Edwards fights his way out of it once again now. But that's going to have real effects on Eddie Edwards now. Now Samson now. Eddie Edwards in control now. And a reversal by Samson Adams. Samson Adams has him. Samson Adams has him. And an Oklahoma slam by Samson Adams. Now Samson Adams now goes for a cover. And we got a one. We got a two. And a kick out by Eddie Edwards at two. And now Samson is to his feet now. He is just stalking Eddie Edwards now. He's just looking down at Eddie Edwards as Eddie Edwards slowly makes his way to his feet. And a Russian leg sweep by Samson Adams. And now Eddie Edwards rolls outside the ring now. And Samson goes after him. And Samson now, he has Eddie Edwards in his sight. And Eddie Edwards goes for a clothesline. Big move by Eddie Edwards now. And Eddie Edwards now has Samson and lifts him to his feet. Eddie Edwards slowly lifts the big man to his feet now, with Samson back in control now. It just throws Eddie back inside the ring. And Samson now goes for a stomp, knocking Eddie Edwards down to the mat. Now Eddie Edwards trying to make his way to his feet. But Samson is on the attack. He's quickly on the attack now. Samson has him. He has him up now. Samson has him up now. And that blood rushing down to the head of Eddie Edwards now. And we got a 2 and a 3. Your winner will be a jackknife, Samson Adams. Samson Adams had Eddie Edwards up in that jackknife for a few minutes, having that blood rush down to his head, and just applied the jackknife, and he got the 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Samson Adams.
Here is your winner, Archangel Adams.
And your winner once again, Samson Adams. Great back and forth, but your winner once again, Samson Adams. And up next, I believe, is our main event of the evening. And our main event of the evening, we'll see a 8-woman elimination match as Su Yung, Deonna Purrazzo, Ashley Princess, and Purple Rain will take on Jody, the mystery opponent, Miss Nick and Tiny Tina up next. This is our main event of the evening. That mystery opponent has been after Ashley Princess for weeks, and we saw the showdown between Purple Rain and Tiny Tina last week. Well, Tiny Tina showed up to sign her contract, and Purple Rain interrupted her. But again, we have an 8-women's tag team match as Su Yung, Deonna Purrazzo, Ashley Princess, and Purple Rain takes on Jody. The mystery opponent has been stalking Ashley Princess, Miss Nick, and Tiny Tina up next. All 8 women are already in the ring now. Ashley Princess starting off with a mystery opponent now. Ashley Princess going after her early. She has her up now. And a sit-down powerbomb by Ashley Princess now. The Ashley Princess just staring down his mystery opponent that's been stalking her for weeks. And now Ashley Princess has her, and a knee shot. Big knee shots knocking his mystery opponent down to the mat. Now the Ashley Princess stomped by Ashley Princess. Ashley Princess has her and just drives her down to the mat by her knee. Back of her head with her knee. And now Ashley Princess now has the mystery opponent really on a reversal by this mystery opponent. This mystery opponent has her. And a snap suplex by this mystery opponent to Ashley Princess down. Mystery opponent is on her feet and just takes Ashley Princess down to the mat. Now the mystery opponent has her up. Mystery opponent has her up now and just takes it down now. Got her arm bar locked in. Where Ashley Princess tap. No, she gets out of it now. And just look at the move by Ashley Princess now. Head scissors taking this mystery opponent down. And Ashley Princess to her feet now, and takes this mystery opponent down. Now the Ashley Princess now just setting her up now. And a curb stomp by Ashley Princess down. The Ashley Princess now. And insult to injury by Ashley Princess now. She is going after this mystery opponent now. I think she had enough. And she thinks she is tired of seeing this mystery opponent now. She has her now. She turns her up now. She got her. And Alberto breakup by Ashley Princess. And now Ashley Princess now goes and tags in Deonna Purrazzo now. Deonna Purrazzo's inside the ring now. Deonna Purrazzo tags in Purple Rain. And Purple Rain makes her way inside the ring now. The most unstable diva we have on this roster, Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain has a but a reversal by this mystery opponent, knocking Purple Rain down to the mat. And now Purple Rain slowly trying to get to her feet. Now this mystery opponent has Purple Rain on her feet. She has a, and Purple Rain just pushes her down like it's nothing. Now Purple Rain goes down now. And told you she was unstable. Now Jody's been tagged in. Then Jody and Purple Rain face off. Now Jody and Purple Rain face off and a drop kick to the knee to Purple Rain now. And another big drop kick by Jody. Trying to knock Purple Rain down. And a drop kick to the knee once again by Purple Rain on the attack. Purple Rain takes Jody down to the mat in the face. Now Purple Rain has Jody, lifts her to her feet now. Purple Rain has her and goes for a bell clapper. A double chopper, misses. And now Purple Rain has Jody in the corner now. She's still up in the corner now. Shoulder tackle in the corner. And Purple Rain has a knife edge chop in the corner by Purple Rain, sending Jody down to the mat. And now Purple Rain with a reversal by Jody, knocking Purple Rain down to the mat. Now Jody has Purple Rain, lifts her to her feet now. Jody has Purple Rain and double chops by Purple Rain, sending Jody reeling, and Jody's down to the mat, and she rolls outside the ring trying to recover as Purple Rain sits in the middle of the ring, rocking back and forth now as Jody's waiting for Purple Rain now, and she's going out there, but no, and she has her head scissors by Purple Rain now. That Purple Rain has Jody, lifts her to her feet now, and again, this is an 8-women's elimination match in the back and a spinning backhand by Purple Rain. And that Purple Rain has Jody and rolls her over now and goes for a cover, and we got a 1, we got a 2, and a kick out by Jody at 2. And Purple Rain can't believe it now. That's Jody going on the attack. Was she going to attack now? But no, Purple Rain has a no reversal by Jody and a DDT by Jody now. Now Jody now, she's just staring down Purple Rain. She is just staring down Purple Rain now. Purple Rain slowly getting to her feet. Okay, sis, and a running bulldog by Jody. And now Jody now has Purple Rain lifted to her feet. Now Jody has Purple Rain up on her feet. What is Jody thinking? Big forearm, but shot by Jody. Jody turns her around, and prettier by Jody. And now Jody rolls her over now and goes for a cover, and we got a 1. We got a 2, and a kick out by Purple Rain at 2. And Purple Rain to her feet, goes for a kick, but Jody takes her down. And a belly-to-belly suplex by Jody. And now Jody now starting to get pumped up now. She is starting to get pumped up now. And again, this is an 8-woman elimination match. Now Ashley Princess is at a ring. And Jody has it, throws in the corner. Now will we see a double team move? No. And Jody's in the corner again. Has Ashley Princess in the corner now. She has her and lifts her on that top rope now. What is Jody thinking? What is Jody thinking? What is Jody going to do? She just looked at Ashley Princess. What is she thinking? What is she going to do now? She has her up. What is she going to do now? She has her up now. She has her up. What's she going to do? And a superplex from that top rope now. And she has her up again. She has her up again. And a big move by Jody. And we got a 1, a 2, and a kick out by Ashley Princess at 2. What a move by Jody. Now Jody goes and tags in the mystery opponent again. Mystery opponent's back inside the ring now. She is just stalking Ashley Princess now. And a kick to the gut, knocking Ashley Princess down to the mat. The mystery opponent has her up now. She has Ashley Princess up now. Snap suplex. And the mystery opponent is back to her feet now. There's Ashley Princess lays flat on the mat. But the mystery opponent is going after now. Mystery opponent has her. Mystery opponent has a kick to the gut. Knees to the gut. Knees to the gut and a running knee lift. The mystery opponent by Ashley Princess, 1 step ahead of her now, takes her down now and got a submission locked in. Man, the mystery opponent gets to the ropes now. That could have been it for her now. Ashley Princess goes for a cover, and we got a 1. We got a 2, and a kick out by the mystery opponent at 1. And the mystery opponent to her feet now, goes for a forearm shot, but misses. Ashley Princess has her up. She has her up now. Go to sleep. And she hit the go to sleep now. And bye-bye, mystery opponent. 2 and 3. You have been eliminated. Now there's 4 on 3 now. Now Ashley Princess going after Jody now. She has her up now. She has her up now. And a sit down powerbomb by Ashley Princess to Jody. Now there's a 4 on 3 affair now. Now Ashley Princess has her. Rolls her over to the mat now. And a reversal by Jody. And now Jody has her now. And a big elbow by Jody. And Jody just kicks up like it's nothing. And she is just playing to the crowd now. Jody tags in Miss Nick now. Miss Nick inside the ring now. Miss Nick now. She is inside the ring. Her and Ashley Princess facing off. Miss Nick has her. Big running knees and a knee left by Miss Nick. Now Miss Nick now on the attack. Now Miss Nick has her and throws into the corner. Now Miss Nick has her. And she takes Ashley Princess. And look at the agility by Miss Nick now. And a crossbody block by Miss Nick. And Ashley Princess quicksand tags and Su Yung. Su Yung is in the ring now. Su Yung getting Miss Nick face off now. And a big clothesline by Su Yung. And now Su Yung now on the attack now. And running kick to the gut. And a short arm clothesline by Su Yung. Now Su Yung has Miss Nick, lifts her up on her feet. Su Yung has Miss Nick. She lifts her up now. Su Yung and takes her down to the mat now. Su Yung has her. Su Yung has her up now. Su Yung has Miss Nick and big shot by Su Yung. Su Yung takes Miss Nick and walks over to the ropes. What is Su Yung thinking? Su Yung, what is she thinking? Forearm shot by Su Yung. Su Yung then a running knee left, knocking Miss Nick outside the ring now. That's Su Yung going out there now. Again, this is an elimination match. The mystery opponent has been eliminated already. And now Miss Nick back on the attack now. Throws Su Yung back inside the ring now. Now Miss Nick in the ring now. So Miss Nick has her and kicking and Su Yung down to the mat now. Miss Nick has Su Yung. Lifts her up now. And Su Yung gets out the way now. And Su Yung has Miss Nick. They face off now. They lock up, but Miss Nick just pushes her off. Miss Nick has her, and a big high kick by Miss Nick. And Miss Nick goes, and she is just mounting Su Yung now with punches now. She is mounting Su Yung with punches now, and slaps her right in the face. And now Miss Nick has Su Yung up. Miss Nick has Su Yung up. And look at the agility by Miss Nick. Miss Nick takes it down, that split-legged arm drag by Miss Nick. And Miss Nick has her and drags her to the middle of the ring. When she go for a cover, will this be an elimination for Su Yung? We got a 1, we got a 2, and a kick out by Su Yung at 2. And Miss Nick can't believe it. Su Yung gets to her feet now. And Su Yung goes after it now, scoops her up, and a backbreaker by Su Yung. Now Su Yung has Miss Nick reeling. Su Yung has her. And Su Yung is starting to get pumped up, but Miss Nick took advantage of it now. Miss Nick takes her. She has her now. What is Miss Nick thinking? And Su Yung with a reversal. Backhand by Su Yung and a spinning forearm by Miss Nick. Now Miss Nick starting to talk now, and she tags in Purple Rain. And Purple Rain and Miss Nick are no strangers to each other now. Big clothesline by Purple Rain now. That Purple Rain now just goes back down on the mat now. I told you she is very unstable. And we have Tiny Tina. This is the face-off. We're going to have a Bound for Glory. Purple Rain versus Tiny Tina now, and a big boot by Tiny Tina now. Now Tiny Tina has Purple Rain kick to the gut now. What is Tiny Tina thinking? What is Tiny Tina thinking? Big move by Tiny Tina. And Tiny Tina has Purple Rain reeling now. Now Tiny Tina just staring down Purple Rain. Tiny Tina lifts Purple Rain to her feet now. Tiny Tina has her. She has Purple Rain and just throws outside the ring. Look at the power of Tiny Tina. Now Tiny Tina is outside the ring as Miss Nick outside the ring trying to recover. Now Tiny Tina has Purple Rain, lifts her up now. Tiny Tina has her. Tiny Tina has her and throws Purple Rain back inside the ring. And Tiny Tina slowly makes her way inside the ring. Now she has Purple Rain, and again, this is an elimination match now. It's 4-on-3. Now Tiny Tina has a tombstone stretch locked in. Tombstone stretch locked in. Will Purple Rain tap? Tombstone stretch locked in. Will Purple Rain tap? And Deonna Purrazzo breaks up the hold. Deonna Purrazzo breaks up the hold. Now that tombstone stretch was locked in. And I think Purple Rain was going to tap, but not a lot of people get out from that tombstone stretch. But Deonna Purrazzo saved Purple Rain from that submission. Now Purple Rain has Tiny Tina and goes into the corner now. Purple Rain slowly makes her way into the corner now. She just throws Tiny Tina into the opposite corner now, and Jody smartly tags herself in now. And Jody and Purple Rain going after now. Jody has Purple Rain and throws into Tiny Tina now. Purple Rain goes for a spinning backhand but misses. Jody has her up. She scoops Purple Rain up now. She has her up now. Tombstone stretch by Jody. Tombstone stretch by Jody. She's tombstone stretch by Jody. Will Purple Rain tap? 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 And Deonna Purrazzo breaks up the submission again. Smart move by Deonna Purrazzo. Now Tiny Tina is tagged in once again. How much more can Purple Rain take? I don't think she can take no more tombstone stretches. But Tiny Tina goes for a cover. We got a 1, a 2, and 3, and a kick out by Purple Rain at 2.5. And Purple Rain to her feet now. And Tiny Tina gets to her feet. Purple Rain goes for a shot but misses. And Tiny Tina has her up now. Look at the power of Tiny Tina now. Tiny Tina has her up. And a big move by Tiny Tina now. Tiny Tina now has Purple Rain reeling. And Tiny Tina has her now. Tiny Tina has Purple Rain up. Tiny Tina had kicked to the gut now. And Tiny Tina has it. Tiny Tina has a big move by Tiny Tina now. Tiny Tina has it. Tiny Tina just stand out Purple Rain. Purple Rain trying to make her way to the corner. Deonna Purrazzo gets tagged in now. And Deonna Purrazzo and Tiny Tina face off now. And she goes after Tiny Tina, but Tiny Tina just swatted her off. Now Tiny Tina has up on her shoulders now. Snake eyes on that top ropes by Tiny Tina. Now Tiny Tina has Deonna Purrazzo, lifts her up. Kick to the gut. And what is Tiny Tina thinking? And Tiny Tina got a submission locked in. She got a submission locked in. Deonna Purrazzo tap notes. Deonna Purrazzo gets out of it. She barely get out of it. Big shots by Deonna Purrazzo now. Deonna Purrazzo now. And she's on the attack now. She has Tiny Tina now. And a kick to the arm from Deonna Purrazzo to Tiny Tina. And Deonna Purrazzo has Tiny Tina and throws into the ropes now. And the rep is down once again now. And an arm drag by Deonna Purrazzo. And Tiny Tina tags in Miss Nick. Now Miss Nick and Deonna Purrazzo face off now. And a big clothesline by Miss Nick now, knocking Deonna Purrazzo down to the mat. Miss Nick has Deonna Purrazzo. She has her up now. And look at that split-legged arm drag by Miss Nick. And a big move by Miss Nick. Now Miss Nick has her and drags into the middle of the ring. She's going for a cover, and we got a 1. We got a 2 and no, a 1. Deonna Purrazzo kicks out at 1. And Deonna Purrazzo now goes for a kick net, but misses. Miss Nick on the attack now. And a big forearm shot by Miss Nick. Miss Nick has her up, scoops her up now. Miss Nick calling for it now. She has her and a big cutter by Miss Nick. And Miss Nick goes for a cover, and we got a 1, a 2, 3. Deanna Purrazzo has been eliminated. Now it's 3-on-3. Now Miss Nick going out to Purple Rain now. Miss Nick going out to Purple Rain. We don't even know who's the legal lady that's in this match now, but Miss Nick don't care. She is going out to Purple Rain. And Miss Nick outside the ring starting to taunt now. Now she's going out to Purple Rain. And she is making Purple Rain the legal person to be in the ring now. She takes Purple Rain and just throws her into the ring. Steps outside the ring. And Miss Nick has Purple Rain, lifts her up now. Now we have a 3-on-3, which started out 4-on-4. Now it's 3-on-3. And Miss Nick with a drop kick to the knee to Purple Rain. Miss Nick has Purple Rain, lifts her up. And no, what a reversal by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain has Miss Nick. Lifts her up now. Purple Rain has her. And a bell clap by Purple Rain. What a reversal by Miss Nick. Miss Nick takes Purple Rain and just throws her down to the mat outside. Now Miss Nick makes her way back inside the ring as Purple Rain just lays flat on the mat outside the ring. And Miss Nick just staring down Purple Rain from the inside the ring. Now she makes her way outside the ring now. And Miss Nick has Purple Rain. She lifts her to her feet and a drop kick by Miss Nick. Miss Nick has Purple Rain, lifts her up on her feet. Deanna Purrazzo finally making her way to the back. She has been eliminated by Miss Nick, and Deanna Purrazzo slowly making her way to the back now. Now Purple Rain's back in control. Now she takes Miss Nick and throws her in the corner now, and Purple Rain takes her and throws her into the corner now. Luthez press, and she just dropping Miss Nick down by her head now. She is just dropping Miss Nick down by her head now. And Purple Rain now, she just sits down on the mat again. Instead of going after Miss Nick. I told you Purple Rain is very unstable. And Miss Nick and Purple Rain now just swiping dirt on Miss Nick, telling her this is over with. Miss Nick slowly trying to make her way to get a tag, but Purple Rain cuts her off. Purple Rain has her. Purple Rain has her spinning backhand, but misses. And she missed by a mile. Now Purple Rain has her in a drop toe hold by Purple Rain. And now Purple Rain has Miss Nick lifts her to her feet. Now Purple Rain has her up. Purple Rain has her up now. What is Purple Rain thinking? What is Purple Rain thinking? We don't know what she's thinking half the time. She just slammed Miss Nick into the corner. And a big knife edge chop by Purple Rain, knocking Miss Nick down to the mat. And now Purple Rain's going after Miss Nick now. She has her up now. And spinning backhand by Purple Rain. Now I think that might be it for Miss Nick. We don't know. She turns Miss Nick over and we got a 1, a 2, and a 3. And Miss Nick has been eliminated by Purple Rain. And now Tiny Tina's in the side of the ring now, knocking Purple Rain down to the mat. Now Tiny Tina's back on the attack now. Tiny Tina has her. Lifts her up now. She has her up. And a tombstone power driver. That's spinning tombstone power driver. We got her in. Actually, Princess breaks it up. Not even a 1 count. And now the big forearm bit of elbow by Tiny Tina now. Purple Rain has her up now, but a reversal by Tiny Tina. Now Tiny Tina's starting to get pumped up now. That Tiny Tina telling Purple Rain to get to her feet. And Purple Rain has her. Tiny Tina has Purple Rain now. Tiny Tina has Purple Rain. Tiny Tina lifts Purple Rain to her feet. She has her up now. Kick to the gut now. And she has her up now. She has her up now. Look at Tiny Tina. And a big move by Tiny Tina. That spinning neck break. And Tiny Tina goes for a cover. We got a 2. And Ashley Princess breaks it up at 2.5. And now Tiny Tina. That pissed Tiny Tina off now. And a spinning full backhand by Purple Rain. And a big clothesline by Purple Rain. And Purple Rain now has Tiny Tina up. Purple Rain has her now. Purple Rain has Tiny Tina. And walked up to the corner. Slams her head into the corner now. And Purple Rain has it and throws it into the corner now. And Jody quickly tags herself in now. And now Purple Rain has a Russian leg sweep by Purple Rain. And Purple Rain now has Jody on the mat. Purple Rain lifts Jody up now. Purple Rain has her up. And a spinning backhand by Purple Rain. Purple Rain drags Jody to the middle of the ring. And drags her and goes for a cover. And we got a 1, a 2, and a 3, and Jody has been eliminated now. We have a 3-on-1 affair. Tiny Tina versus Sue Young versus Purple Rain versus Ashley Princess. Wow. And now Tiny Tina gets to her feet now. Can Tiny Tina overcome these odds? And Tiny Tina kicks her to the gut now. Has Sue Young reeling. She has her now. She got a submission locked in. Will Sue Young tap? Will Sue Young tap? No. And Sue Young fights out of it now. And Tiny Tina now, she has a tall task ahead of her now. She has got All her opponents has been eliminated. Now there's a 3-on-1 contest. It started out 4-on-4. Now there's a 3-on-1 contest. Can Tiny Tina overcome the odds? And now Purple Rain has her. Purple Rain has her, and a face buster by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain has her. Now Purple Rain has her up. And Purple Rain takes it down to the mat now. These two will face off at our pay-per-view Bound for Glory in a few weeks now. But now Su Yung is in the ring now. Su Yung just stalking Tiny Tina now. Tiny Tina gets to her feet. Now she got the mandible claw. No. And a reversal by Tiny Tina. Now Tiny Tina has her up now. Tiny Tina has her up now. Tiny Tina has her up. And a big move by Tiny Tina. And I think that got to be it for Su Yung. We got a 1, a 2, and a kick out by Su Yung at 2.5. And Tiny Tina can't believe it now that Su Yung gets to her feet. But Tiny Tina's still on the attack now. And a big move by Tiny Tina, dropping Su Yung head first down to the mat now. That Tiny Tina now, she's setting it up now. The combo shots by Tiny Tina. She is just chopping it down to the mat. Now Tiny Tina has it, and a running knee to the face by Tiny Tina now. That Tiny Tina now, she is starting to taunt now. And Tiny Tina now has a... And now Tiny Tina's still on the attack. Now that Tiny Tina has her. Kicks her to the gut. Now that Tiny Tina has her up. Now Tiny Tina has her up. Look at the power of Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina has her up again. A big move by Tiny Tina. That spinning neck breaker now. That Tiny Tina starting to get pumped up now. She still has the deck stacked against her now. 3-on-1. And now Tiny Tina now waiting for Su Yung to get to her feet now. She is waiting for Su Yung to get to her feet. No, she is going out to Su Yung. She has Su Yung up now. Tiny Tina has her. And big move by just dropping her head first onto the mat once again. And now Tiny Tina has her. Tiny Tina has her. And this is awesome, but can Tiny Tina overcome the odds? It started out 4-on-4, now it's 3-on-1. And Tiny Tina is the lone survivor for her team so far. Kick to the gut now, that Tiny Tina, what is Tiny Tina going to do? And a famous about Tiny Tina now. Tiny Tina now, she is telling Su Yung to get to her feet. But Su Yung, I think, is out now. But Tiny Tina is telling Su Yung to get to her feet. But I think Su Yung is out. I think Su Yung is out on the mat. I think Su Yung is out on the mat, but Su Yung is slowly making her way to her corner now. Tiny Tina telling her to bring it. And Tiny Tina going out to Su Yung. She cuts her off now. Now Su Yung has her. Su Yung has her now. Tiny Tina has got a submission locked in. She got a submission locked in now. And Su Yung fights her way out of it again. How is Su Yung fighting her way out of it? She fighting her way out of it again. And now Su Yung has Tiny Tina has her up now in a DDT. Double underhook DDT by Su Yung. Now Su Yung is waiting for Tiny Tina, but no, she tags in Ashley Princess. Ashley Princess in the ring now. Ashley Princess has her. Lifts Tiny Tina up to her feet. She has her up now. She set it up for Princess right. And we got a 1. We got a 2 and a kick out by Tiny Tina at 2. And Tiny Tina up to her feet now. And Tiny Tina got fight left in, and she is just taking it to the buddy. You know, the odds are stacked against her, but she is still in the fight. And now Ashley Princess takes it down, and a choke slam by Ashley Princess. Now Ashley Princess now, she is just staring down Tiny Tina. What's Ashley Princess thinking down? A stomp by Ashley Princess down. And Ashley Princess has Tiny Tina and just drives her head down to the mat with her knee. And she continues to do it now. Now Ashley Princess down on the attack. She has Tiny Tina lift her to her feet. She has a kick to the gut now. And Ashley Princess has her. Ashley Princess has her up now. And a sit down powerbomb by Ashley Princess. Now Ashley Princess now goes for a cover. And we got a 1. We got a 2. And a kick out by Tiny Tina at 2.5. And Tiny Tina back to her feet now. That Tiny Tina now goes for a punch, but thinks about it. Now she has Ashley Princess up now. She has her Ashley Princess up now. And a big move and a tombstone by Tiny Tina. And a rope break by Ashley Princess. I think she got lucky on that one. Now Ashley Princess to her feet now. That's Tiny Tina. Gets to her feet now. Kick to the gut now. And a big move by Tiny Tina. Now Tiny Tina now, she is starting to get pumped up now. She knows the odds are stacked against her now, but she is just taking it to the Ashley Princess now. She is just looking down at Ashley Princess now. And Ashley Princess is out on the mat now. She's coming to now, getting to her feet now as Tiny Tina takes her down to the mat now. Tiny Tina has her. Tiny Tina has her. Tiny Tina has her up now. Tiny Tina has her up now. And a big move by Tiny Tina now. Will this be it now? Tiny Tina goes for cover one. And Ashley Princess gets out of it. And now both women to their feet now. And Tiny Tina has her up. Tiny Tina has her up now. Tiny Tina has her up now. Tiny Tina has her up. And a snake eyes in the corner by Tiny Tina now. Now Tiny Tina now. Stomp to the face, stomp to the gut by Tiny Tina. As the Princess gets out of it and throws Tiny Tina into the corner. And a kick to the gut, knocking Tiny Tina down to the mat now. And Ashley Princess now just taunting Tiny Tina. And now she is just rubbing her butt in the face of Tiny Tina. And now Tiny Tina now getting help to her feet now, and Ashley Princess now has Tiny Tina, and what is she gonna do? She's walking over to the corner, slams her head into the corner, and we're reversal by Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina, I'm telling you, she has fight left in her now. She is going 3-on-1. All her partners has been eliminated, and she has been a lone survivor. And now Tiny Tina has a big move by Tiny Tina, knocking Ashley Princess down to the mat. Now Tiny Tina has her. Tiny Tina has her and throws her back inside her nose. She throws her into the ring post and slams her down to the mat. Russian leg sweep down to the mat. Now Tiny Tina has Ashley Princess up. Tiny Tina has her. And a power bomb by Tiny Tina. Look at the power of Tiny Tina. And now Tiny Tina has Ashley Princess up on her feet. She has her up in a reversal by Ashley Princess. Throws her into the ring barrier. And she throws Tiny Tina back into the ring now. And Ashley Princess has Tiny Tina up on her feet. She has her up now. She has her up. And will this be the vertebraker? She has her up now. Vertebraker hit by Ashley Princess down to Tiny Tina. And Ashley Princess throwing her taunt instead of going for a pin. Ashley Princess in control. And Ashley Princess now, she just took control of Tiny Tina now, and she hits that Princess right, and we got a 1, a 2, and a 3. Your winners, Team Ashley Princess. Tiny Tina put up a fight. When her got eliminated, she put up one hell of a fight. But your winners, Tiny Tina, could not overcome the odds as the rest of her team got eliminated. But your winners, Team Ashley Princess. But your winners once again, Team Ashley Princess. Again, hats off to Tiny Tina. She put up a hell of a fight once her team was eliminated. But once again, your winners, Team Ashley Princess. And that is our show for the evening. Again, thank you for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed the show. And again, thank you for tuning in. And I'm out.